Buenos dias, good morning, benvenidos, benedicciones, blessings. This is the walk through Parrita 2023. The town's expanded, so I'm here to update you all. With no further ado, I will highlight the businesses. You won't see my face again, and hopefully I can create a sturdy video for you too. At the north side of town, we have a new supermarket, El Parriteño, near the old Colono, which is an agricultural store. They sell food supplies for animals. They also give a lot of farming help. This is our bedding store, Dormicentro. Now everything's pretty much closed because it's early morning. I wanted to do this first thing in the morning. We have a new gas station for your gasoline vehicles and also for your electric vehicles. So buddy, we got new restaurants coming here. And maybe another store. There's two stores here, two specific units, and they're building a brand new other space here right next to a restaurant that's recently been renovated. So there's lots happening, and then a short walk and you're at Mega Super, which is a very large grocery store. We've got a little food stand, auto decoration, lottery, place for motorcycle parts. This is another decoration place. So we've got a small restaurant here and a Banco Nacional approaching the Mega Super, open every day. And they open pretty early compared to everybody else. So Mega Super is also your source for air conditioning when it's really hot out. Across the street, Banco Nacional if you need an ATM. Soda Malibu, a really good small restaurant. Polly, a supermarket with the best prices in town. Literally, this is a clothing store, animal food, dog food, pets, chicken place akin to KFC. And Super Dragon across the street is a Chinese supermarket. Also very good prices, but they have a huge array of foods, probably more than any other supermarket in town. Musmani is a national franchise bakery, similar to possibly Dunkin' Donuts, I would say, in the United States. And they are open quite early, which is really nice. And they also offer ice cream. For anybody that knows me, knows that ice cream is it. We've got a little cafeteria here, and it's called Los Pilones, and there's a couple of those. This is a smaller version. They've got a bigger one on the main highway. They also serve pizza. If you're looking for an attorney, there's an attorney right in the front view of the Chinese supermarket called Super Dragon Parrita. Again, they have low prices, not the lowest, but they have the biggest selection for the low price supermarket. Tienda Sinai is a clothing store as well. Very cheap, inexpensive stuff. Get all your clothes. Lock work. This is your local locksmith. We have a few of them. This is one on the north side of town. Medio Roja is kind of like a cheap Walmart. Very small store, but as you can see, you can get pretty much anything here. It's not going to be high quality goods, but it's going to be inexpensive. So if you need stuff for around the home, this is your spot. Another ATM. This is a bank called Coopia Lancia. They also have banking services and credit union. Right across the street is Ise. This is where you pay your electric bills or set up your electric if you just move in. You can also get a Colby phone line and they will help you with connectivity. Mundo Hogar is everything for your house. They also have a lot of clothing in here. They have sandals. Pretty much anything you could get for the house or need for the house you can get here as well. Pretty good prices. Big selection, not the highest quality stuff, but again, very similar to Medio Rojo, just a different place. Jose Paulo is a women's clothing store. Art Select is a good place to buy furniture or anything that you need for the house. As you can see, they have a lot of electronics as well, computers, printers, dishwashers, laundry machines, pretty much anything you need. Hivis is another one, same thing. They usually put competitive stores right across the street from each other. Hivis has, I would say, a little bit higher quality and much bigger selection than Art Select does, but again, very similar things. Zapateria, a women's shoe store right next to a pharmacia, which is a very good pharmacy. They're very helpful, very knowledgeable. And upstairs, you've got a couple selected stores Pardon the sounds, it's early morning, so everybody's getting to work. But up here is a place that I use for my business supplies. Actually, they sell containers and things for restaurants. And also a dentist up there. We have lots of dentists in town, and there is also an optometrician. I don't know. I don't ever need help with my eyes, but if you need glasses, that's where you go. And again, we have a dentist, and then this is a very good food stand. They sell fruits and vegetables every day. A couple more clothing stores across the street, Tienda Alajuela, Tienda and Bazaar Steven, and there's also another shoe place. And then that building there is a hotel, the Wilson Hotel. I'll try to get the lighted side, but that's a 3-story hotel. They also have a restaurant on the ground. We've got a hair salon for everybody, and they do everything. So this shoe store, the Zapateria Nicaraguense, is like a leather shoe store. So when you walk past it, you just get the smell of fresh leather. And they offer everything: men's, women's, children, anything you need. My favorite stores, one of my favorites, Variedades de Amigo, or El Amigo. They have a lot of really cool stuff. They got, like, you know, coffee mugs and really cool lights for holidays, and, you know, to light up all the trees, and a lot of technology, electronics. If you need phone chargers, you can come here. They've got, you know, a bunch of tools, a variety of tools, so it's almost like a small hardware store. You can recharge your Colby chip here. They have a lot of options here. I'm a fan of this store, so I want to highlight it. Really nice people, really kind, really sweet. Paca Loca is a awesome store. They have pretty much everything, and a lot of this stuff is like those Amazon resale stores where people buy stuff in the United States and they come here, and Paca Loca will buy it and then they'll resell it. So it's, you know, I've got a lot of high quality stuff for the house here. You can check out their website if you want to see what they have. And then the second level, they actually have like a clothing store. So they have a huge selection of clothes for men, women, and children. And then I'm just going to circle back. That's a better sign, or a better lighting of the sign for the Wilson Hotel. I think they have maybe 20 rooms or 30 rooms that they rent out for fairly inexpensive. And again, that upper level is part of their restaurant and kind of like dance floor, conference center. It's a really cool building. Second level as well, and then the ground level where you see the people cleaning is the entrance for the restaurant. And if you hear those loud motorcycles, I need to say this. In Costa Rica, the louder the motorcycle, the smaller the penis. Just like in the United States, the bigger the truck, the smaller the penis. It translates in Costa Rica, but the louder the motorcycle, usually the smaller penis on the man that's riding it. Sorry to say, but it's true. So here used to be a butcher shop, but now I think they're going to start selling furniture. Right next to it is a business called Mange, which you can't really see the sign, which is not too smart of them. Let me see if I can get this one. Yeah, so you've got Mange here, and that's another technology supply store, furniture supply store like Artelec and Hibis, but lower quality stuff. And, you know, I've never shopped there because it's not too appealing. Down this side street, you've got another motorcycle supply store and a library and book bazaar, which is a really nice place. They've got, you know, really, really good stuff for the office. Anything that you need, like, they've got really nice, how do I say this, like accessories for the house, very beautiful things. I'm a fan of this store. I highly recommend going there and checking it out if you're in Parrita. And then across the street, occasionally they have this nightclub open. It's called Meat Nightclub. So if you're a drinker and a partier, this is where you're going. Walking towards the Central Park, which you've seen in other videos before. There's a very good pharmacy here. Next to that, there is a bar and a pizza place and another clothing store. Across the street, you've got 2 dentists actually. You've got the Correo, which is our post office. There's a hair salon supply store. On the upper level, you've got, I think, an accountant, maybe an attorney. And then on the 3rd floor, there's like a lingerie store. As we get down here, there is a seamstress. So if you need anything sewn or any, you know, kind of custom blankets made and stuff like that, they'll do that. Next to that is a bike store. So if you're a cycler, that's where you're going to get your bike stuff. This restaurant here, La Cañada, is a really good restaurant. I've been there a lot. I highly recommend it. Right on the corner, we've got another pet food supply store. We've got a butcher shop. Across the street, we've got the Parrita store, which is like the cool clothing store for skateboarders and surfers. It's a little more expensive, but you get really high quality stuff, usually from good brands, you know, all the surfer and skateboarder brands from the United States. That's where you want to go. Parrita, really good store. Next to that, we've got a Chinese super that's closed right now, and then another pharmacy. We've got lots of good pharmacies. Verdugo is another store that sells, you know, electronics and appliances and furniture. It's just lower quality. I wouldn't go there personally. Another butcher shop, Carniceria El Pacifico. Good one, nice guys. We've got a pizza shop. This is Celulares Alex, which is obviously a cell phone store, and they have pretty much anything you need. What I love about this store is they carry a lot of like stuffed animals and stuff like that. And I'm an addict to Super Mario, so they have all these Super Mario stuffed animals and toys that occasionally, you know, I'll buy because it's in memoriam to my father Mario, who passed away and inspired me to move. Got a liquor store if you're a drinker. Apparently this is their second one. But if you want, you know, good cigars, they sell them also, and of course alcohol, which I don't drink, but if you do, stop. BCR, which is a Bank of Costa Rica, so they've got a couple ATMs here as well, and then next to that is a perfume shop. This perfume shop will custom make any blend that you can find in the United States or Europe. Here we've got a nice bakery, and if you look at the moment, they're all having their signs redone, updated, so everybody's updating in town. But you've got a really good selection of bakery goods. All right, this store, Moda Americana, is really good clothing store. They've got men, women's, children, and they've got name brands. I'm sure you can see on that sign all the name brands they have. Very inexpensive. I'm quite sure it's all imported from China and it's all copyright infringed and bootleg, but all my friends from Jaco come down here to get their shopping done for clothes. So Moda America. Goyo is another store. This is actually a really good quality one for furniture, appliances, electronics. So if you're in town and you need some stuff, come to Parrita. This is a good shop to get it all. This is the Zapateria Parrita, the main one. This is a really good shoe store. They have a big selection of stuff, soccer cleats, sandals, athletic shoes, formal shoes, really nice people. Definitely recommend you stop in there if you need some shoes or footwear. Chocita, you guys know this place. I'm there all the time. Buenos dias. Chocitas, which is over my shoulder, is the best, let's say, panaderia in my opinion, and cafe and coffee shop and little restaurant in town. It's my favorite. Really good people. Love it. So definitely stop at Chocita. Now we're getting into the Central Mercado. Across the street, going north side, is the primary gas station in Parrita, the original. So we have two really big gas stations right now. This is the one that you'll come, if you're coming north, right when you pass the Parrita Bridge, coming from Quepos. This is on your right hand side. Public bathrooms, air conditioned, really nice stores, and lots of pumps for your gasoline needs. And I also believe they have, across the street from the gas station, we get into the Central Mercado. This is an outlet store, which is basically like an Amazon resale store. So yeah, you can actually see it, liquidations from Amazon. So stuff that people buy on Amazon that they're not using, it's brand new stuff they, bring over here and they sell. And this store marks it up a little bit, but has tons and tons and tons of stuff. Everything from home goods to furniture to clothes, anything you might need, literally like massive amount of selection. So if you're looking for anything for the house, this is where you want to go. And you could skip buying it on Amazon. PZ Outlet. So that, a neighbor of the PZ Outlet, is another carniceria, a butcher shop. And then as we turn ourselves around, this is another veterinarian and food supply store right next to a really good bakery, panaderia as they call them here. They've got a fantastic selection of stuff too. I usually get my baguettes here, but as you can see, they've got a nice selection of goods. In the Central Mercado, this is a little chicken place that's closed, La Casa de Picon. This is Heladeria Jennifer. They have a lot of little snacks and juices and stuff. This is a really good batidos place or smoothie place run by my friend Brian. I try to stop in here, whenever I'm in town. Really, really, really good stuff. My favorite is Guanabana Mora Mango combination. Next to that, we have the little bus station where you buy your bus tickets to go in and out of the country, or in and out of the country, up and down the country, I should say. So you see Quepos, Punta Arenas, Jaco, Punta Arenas, Manuel Antonio, San Jose, goes everywhere, up and down the coast and into the main capital. Next to that is Macrobiotica, so your health food store. You get all your good supplements and your teas and your medicines and good honey and all that good stuff. So definitely look them up. They're fantastic. Next to that, a new little eatery has opened up, little restaurant. Very good, buenas. And then they've got some outdoor seating. Hey, good morning. As you make your way around, inside the center of the market, there are, I believe, 3 little sodas with about 10 seats each, so you can get good, cheap, inexpensive meals, high quality here. Highly recommended. As you're waiting for the bus, come in and get a snack and support these guys. Really good stuff. A very good attorney. This is actually an attorney I work with. Jennifer's awesome, but the whole office is great. This is one of their 2 locations. The other one is right next door to the Municipalidad, closer to Playa Bandera, which I've posted videos. We've got a friend's house for sale there right now. But this is true. English is spoken in every office. They're super helpful, super connected, and I highly recommend working with them if you need an attorney. So they don't really have a sign on the outside of their building, but Mega Tropico is a place where you can get food supplies, not for your pets, not for mascotas, but for farm animals. So you get chicken food, you get horse feed, you've got cow feed here, stuff for pigs, you've got all the medicines, you've got all the supplies that you need to set your farm up. They sell barbed wire to line the properties and stuff, and a really good high quality place. I don't happen to need to use them right now, but they do great work with a lot of my neighbors who have bigger farms. In the Central Mercado, we also have another locksmith, which I have used. So if you ever need a good locksmith, we've got several in town. This one has been here much longer and is a bit more consistent than the other one I highlighted, just because they've been here and they're more established, and I think they're kind of like a town institution. So this is your one. You see the phone number if you want to give them a call or stop by the Central Market. So as we're passing around, you just got some art and murals on the walls. This little store is closed, but it's a ceviche spot. And then you've got another small super here. And then through the inside of the market, buenos dias, we've got like a party store. So if you need balloons and things for parties, fake flowers and decorations and silly string. I just see silly string here now. Paper cups and things for, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. They've got a lot of good stuff here. And then next to that is another Macrobiotics. So we've got, several health food stores. You can see they carry really good products, herbal supplements. Long life through Macrobiotics. Highly recommend. And then the Central Market, you can see, kind of has a bunch of stores. There's another butcher shop. And then this is Erica's barbershop and salon. So they have men's barbers in here, I think about 4 of them. And then Erica does women's hair. And she also has a flower shop in here. So if you want, roses and, bouquets, this is where you can get. As I circle around, you can see the bus station coming in. We've got another really good restaurant, the Student, El Estudiante Soda. We've got a nice pulperia. So they're all surrounding Soda Toucan, really good restaurant. And then the bridge goes that way. We've got a burger spot and a pizza spot. That's a really good food stand, fruit stand, if you're ever looking for good fruits. Between Toucan and Big Burger, that's where you want to get fruits and vegetables. Another pharmacy, it's like a hotel. And then Totoa Mill is pretty much anything you could think of for the house. Not the highest quality, but definitely the best prices in town. And then we circle around again to the gas station. You've got the bus station, people waiting for their buses, and then the front of the Central Market.